In a world with no clocks, the stars take center stage. They move in such predictable patterns that you could calendar them. And so the ancients did. These calendars have been known the world over. Firstly, every single place that had farming, they used the moon to calculate cycles. And the reason for this is because the moon's cycles are easily repetitive, about 28 days, which nowadays we call it a month, taken from the word moonth. This is true for every place, even Africa, the land that we are discussing today. The Bantu word for moon is nganga, or mwanga, or nyanga. And we can tell from other Bantu languages like Swahili that the anga part, the last part of the word, nyanga, the anga part, means light of some kind. And this is true because if you look at the word sun in Bantu languages, it's langa or ranga. And this does relate to ancient Egyptian because la would be the word for the sun and anga would have to do with light. La, ra. Now, coincidentally, the word for moon in Akkadian is nana, nyanga, nana, langa, ra. Now, using the word nana in Sumerian and Akkadian would be basically pointless unless there was a direct link between these words. But as we look, the word nana does not mean circle, it does not just mean moon, it means illuminate or light. Just like the word nyanga means light. Now, the important thing to remember is that the word nana is a synonym from Akkadian. But remember that the word sin in Akkadian also means moon. And we can see that the word sen in Sumerian and the word sen in ancient Egyptian means moon. That's because Akkadian is an Afro-Asiatic language. Some people don't know that. They think it's just like this Semetic language, but it's not. It originates in Africa like Arabic. The common ancient Egyptian word for moon was Iya or Aya, the Proto-Berber word Arya, and other followings like in Aramaic, Yara, in basically most Afro-Asiatic words, it's something like Wara, Wari, Arya, Arum in Akkadian. The word Anga in Mwanga or Nyanga also has to do with magic. In Swahili, Anga refers to witchcraft, whereas Nyanga in Bantu languages refers to a traditional healer or someone who uses divinity, a diviner. There are many words from Sumerian which were adopted by Akkadian, and if they are related to these Bantu words, then that would be quite amazing. But if you notice the word Nina, which means lady in Akkadian, and Nina in Bantu, meaning woman, the similarities are endless. There's also Kula in Akkadian, which means big, and Kolu in Bantu, which means big. And as you can see with both languages, the word galgal means fully grown or eldest, And in the Bantu, kuru kuru means oldest or senior. If we combine these words, Nina, meaning mother or lady, and we combine the word gal, meaning big, it's Ninagal, which means grandmother. But that's not how the Sumerians and Akkadians said it. They said Amagal, which is interesting because even the word Nina means mother in Bantu languages, you don't say Nina Kuru. You say Uma Kuru. And in the same way, they say Amagal. And to drive the point home forward, you can see here I've got an Tamazigh dictionary, which is a North African language, a Berber language, and you see that the word grandmother in Tamazigh is Mahulu, Mahlu. But I'm not done. As you can see, the word in Zulu, gogo, which seems disguised, is similar to galgal, which means grandmother. Gogo is grandmother, galgal is grandmother. Now, what does this have to do with the word I was saying before? Actually, gogo is a shortened version of the word kulu, kulu. And you can see this in Lingala, which is another Bantu language. They call a grandmother Nkonko Wamwetsi, meaning a great mother. There you go, grandmother. So you can see there with two Afro-Asiatic languages a connection. Hulu with Tamazight and Goko with Akkadian. Both of these are preserved in two different languages and they are said in the same way, grammatically following each other in the same way. And even though they have another word which means mother, Nina, you will notice that they switch that and use Uma, and in Tamazigh, they use Ma instead of Nina, which they also have Nina in Tamazigh.